what's up? Welcome back to another vlog. If you're new here, I'm Sean. Hey y'all, I thought I'd do like a cozy reading vlog because it's a beautiful sunny day. It's kind of cold. We actually got some snow here in Texas, so it's starting to melt. It's not gonna be warm today, but it's warmer, and so it sounds like it's raining from all the snow melting off the rooftop. So I figured, I'm just gonna stay inside and read. I don't feel good at all. I wasn't even gonna vlog, but the only way to be consistent is to show up. So here's me showing up even when I don't feel like it. I read 2 books yesterday. Because they're thrillers, I get through them faster. One of them was Kirsten Majlin's new thriller called The Last Trip. It was like a baby moon. A couple had went on a baby moon. Hold on, let me just pull it up and show y'all. Here's the book. A couple went on a baby moon, like their last trip before the baby came, and then the fiance found out that he had a long lost daughter that he didn't know about, who, mind you, she's an adult, like 25 years old. So now the wife is like, oh, here we go, I'm supposed to be excited, and now we find out that he has another daughter. They decided to go ahead and go to this cabin trip. It's something about these cabins, y'all. And it was this creepy old couple that owned the cabin that kept popping up randomly in the house, watching the house, just being real creepy. Then when she met the daughter, she knew who she was. It didn't really tell like what's going on. So at this point, it's like, what is she doing here? How did she find me? So I'm like, okay, how do you know her or whatever? She never mentioned to the fiance anything about that. And then it goes into his POV as well, and kind of tells how he got his fiance. He kind of like picked her out on purpose, and he's trying to rush the relationship, make sure that they get married, make sure that she hurry up and got pregnant. I don't want to give too much away, but it was pretty good. I ended up giving it 3 stars just because the ending was far-fetched. Everything that happened at the end, I'm like, yeah, whatever. This ain't even realistic. Like, let's be for real. But I will tell you, it was 166 pages. I read it in like 2 hours. It was a good read or whatever, but the ending just felt so crazy. I'm like, this how y'all want to wrap it up? I still recommend that you read the book, okay? I'm also reading A Familiar Stranger by A.R. Torrey, and y'all, I'm eating it up. I'm trying to find it. So I'm reading, and I would want to sit by the window, y'all, but it give you good lighting. Reading A Familiar Stranger by A.R. Torrey, and I'm really loving this story. I'm gonna be finishing it here shortly, but I need me a coffee break, so that's what I'm about to do. I also started this book, Dark and Shallow Lies. This one is by Jenny Myers Saint. I started this one on my live yesterday, and I got about 156 pages in. So far, it seems really good. It takes place in Louisiana. This is a supernatural thriller, and I'm really enjoying it. So far, it's pretty good. It is YA, which I have no problem with a YA book, okay? It's like a murder mystery. They're trying to figure out what happened to their friend. She kind of disappeared. They all have gifts that they're either born with or they come into as they age, and putting all their gifts together, they're gonna figure out what happened to their friend. So far it's very, very interesting. I do plan on finishing both of those books today and starting another book. Also need to get prepared for our book club meeting tomorrow, so just jot down a few notes and keep things top of mind. I don't know about y'all, but sometimes I finish a book and then I don't know what happened. It just depends on the book. Like if it's a really, really, really good book, I remember every detail. But if it's one of those in-between books, I have to like refresh myself on what happened. Somebody may be like, oh, did you like that book? And I'm like, yeah, I remember liking it, but I can't really tell you the details. I know I'm not the only person like that, because why don't we remember all the details? Like, you know what? I can barely remember what I did yesterday. So I may not be able to tell you every detail of a book unless I tell you right then and there. But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna get some coffee real quick because it's about that time. I'm feeling real, real sluggish. right, coffee is secured. I'm running low on like all my good stuff that I like in my coffee, like my syrups and stuff and my cold foam, but that's okay. We're gonna taste it anyway, even though it's piping hot. Lately, I've been really liking iced coffee, but it's really cold in the house. I'm trying to warm myself up. It's good. It's really good still, thankfully. I've been on an instant coffee kick, y'all. Instant coffee, it's instant. That's why I like it. It's quick, fast. I ain't gotta think about it. I ain't gotta wait on no coffee pot to brew or none of that. I got me a kettle just recently because I figured that would make it even quicker, and I like it a lot. So now it is time to go read. When I came on here and I'm like doing like a what I read in a day type of vibe, y'all, this ain't gonna be that. Just cancel that, scratch, okay? Y'all, I had good intentions. I got so sick that day, and then I proceeded to be sick for the rest of the week, so I was out of commission. Listen, so I'm not even gonna fake the funk and be like, oh yeah, it's the same day, girl, it ain't. One thing I really want to do is stop starting series just to start a series, because I will start a book series and then I never come back to it. Read book 1, sometimes book 2, don't ever finish it. I have so many incomplete series on my shelves. I may count them later just to let y'all know exactly how many series I've started and haven't finished, but it's literally ridiculous at this point. So I'm trying to do better, especially in the new year. If I start a series, go ahead and finish it. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you I'm gonna read them back to back to back. I may read book 1 of this one, book 3 of that one, you know, back and forth, because I get burned out if I read the same type of genre continuously. So speaking of series that I'm trying to finish, the Salacious Players Club series by Sarah Kate. Y'all, I read Praise and Eyes on Me. I love both of them. I gave both 4 stars. Now, this is more like a dark romance. Okay, so if you're not a dark romance reader, don't read these books, okay? Because they got some triggers. Really, 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 really spicy. The smut is smutting. Okay, so if you don't want no smut, don't read them books. I read Give Me More yesterday. It gives you more. It gives you more. Y'all, I ate this up. This is like a 5-star. Listen, like I said, don't judge me if you read this and be like, oh my God, clutching your pearls, girl, I warned you. She's dark. She's a good old Y choose MMF, if you know what I mean. And it was so good. I devoured it. Absolutely, yes. Okay, so next up is Mercy, but I'm not quite ready to start Mercy today. I am trying to finish the series. I have like 3 more books, I believe, this one and 2 others to finish the series out. I will finish it, but I'm gonna put this one on pause because there's only so much dark romance your girl can handle. Okay, it's only so much. I need a break. Okay, I need a break. So currently I started Be Mine Forever by Kennedy Ryan. This is book 3 in the Bennett series. Y'all, I absolutely highly recommend anything Kennedy Ryan. Baby, run, read it, buy it, try it. She does no wrong. Kennedy Ryan has no misses for me. I haven't rated anything of hers, none of her catalog less than 4 stars. So I'm reading Be Mine Forever. This is Cam and Joe's story. You have to read the other books to know what I'm talking about. But I put this off simply because I was reluctant to even get into their story because baby, they pissed me off. Whew. In book 2. They really did. I just was not a fan, so I didn't want to read their story. But listen, I'm gonna eat it up, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and eat this book up. I actually plan on finishing it today and then going right into book 4, which is Until I'm Yours. Now, I am doing a buddy read with one of my real good friends, okay? So both of us are reading this entire series together. So we're gonna read book 3 and then book 4. She has no problem with reading her series back to back to back. I struggle so badly with that, but I'm trying to do better. So once I read this one, I plan on also following it up with Until I'm Yours. Remember, the book club is reading Spark of the Everflame by Penn Cole. So I need to get into this one so I can have notes and stuff ready for our book club discussion. Because I don't want to go in there and be like, I don't know what's happening in the book. So I really do need to go ahead and start this one. Now, I won't say I'm going to like start it today because I'm not, but I will try to start it by Wednesday. Hopefully before. However, if you know, you know, it's Onyx Storm week, honey. It's Onyx Storm week, which means your girl needs to finish Iron Flame. Okay, don't tell nobody. I still got 200 pages left in Iron Flame, but I plan on finishing Iron Flame and then being ready for the January 21st release of Onyx Storm. I'm so excited. We're supposed to start like a big group buddy read for Onyx Storm in my book club. Like, if you still haven't joined the Enchanted Bookshelf book club, hello. Join my book club. What are you doing? We are such a vibe in there. It is so much fun. We have so many new friends and we can always stay connected that that way. I absolutely love the community that I've created. It wouldn't be the same without the members, okay? Shout out to y'all that are in the book club because y'all the real ones. But join the book club, get in on the book discussions. It's a great time, okay? Today we're finishing up Be Mine Forever. I'm literally on page 25. So, this book has about 339 pages. I can definitely read this in about 3 hours of uninterrupted reading. I can finish this. It is currently my kids' nap and quiet time. It's 1:52 p.m., almost 2 o'clock. I'm gonna try to read until 4 o'clock. So I just had lunch. I'm about to set up and start reading, and I'll let y'all know my progress and my thoughts. Y'all, it is currently 4:07 p.m. I know I said I was gonna read for the past 2 hours, but y'all, I ended up yapping with my friends for like an hour and a half, and I only had like 30 minutes of reading time, but I did make good progress. I was on page 24 the last time I came on here, and now I'm on page 104. So that's a win to me, okay? I read a good amount. I'm on chapter 13. I'm loving this book. I will say there was one part, it could be a really big trigger for a lot of people. Yeah, it's a trigger for me, but like not because I've experienced it, just because I don't like reading about bad things that happen to children. Like, it really bothers me. So yeah, proceed with caution. But I will say it's giving like real slow burn, real intentional. So far, I'm really loving Be Mine Forever. I think it's gonna be cute. I was real hesitant to read it, but I think it's gonna be cute. I need to check in with my friend who's buddy reading this with me and see how far she is and how she liking it. We both are like huge Kennedy Ryan fans, so we typically love all of her writing. I am gonna read some more, but first I want to like spend time with my family a little bit since my break is over. So I'll spend a little time with them, then I will proceed to read. And I do plan on finishing this book today. It's like 339 pages, I think I told y'all, something like that. Let me see. Actually 323. The rest is like bonus from another book, like bonus chapter, or let me see. Oh, the next is like a sneak peek of This Could Be Us, and I already read that, so it's actually less pages than I thought. So I will finish it today. I was hoping to finish this and start something else, which I still can. The day is kind of young, okay? So we'll see how that goes, but there's my little update. Y'all, so I bought some books per usual, okay? So I got like romance, thrillers, and I think two fantasy books. One of these was gifted to me too, which was real cute, real sweet. So let me show y'all what your girl got to add to my collection. The Face of Evil by Eva Sparks. Now this is supposed to be kind of like an FBI mystery thriller where a girl witnessed her dad brutally murdering somebody, and now years later she's a special agent with the FBI. I thought that sounded real good, so I'm gonna eat this up. What the Wife Knew by Darby Kane. I have no idea what this was about, but it's a thriller and I love thrillers, so we'll see when the time comes. A little bit of the synopsis, not too much, but it's saying that this renowned pediatric surgeon is a national hero. He's a tragedy survivor, but now he's dead. He took a fall down the stairs. The neighbors are pointing a finger at the newest wife of his, I'm guessing. So he suddenly got married to a mysterious young woman. It only lasted 97 days, and he's had 2 suspicious accidents during that time. Ooh, tea. Now Addison is a very rich widow. Y'all, that sounds good. Storm of Secrets and Sorrows by Melissa K. Roerich. Y'all, I got the first book. I think I showed y'all this. If I didn't, I do have the first book, Reign of Shadows and Endings. This is supposed to be a buddy read with one of my friends. I don't know if we're gonna get around to it in January, just because all the books are hefty. They have about 600 and something pages per book. It's doable, but I just don't know if we're gonna read these in January. Behind the Scenes by Christina C. Jones. Now this one was gifted to me from one of my friends over on TikTok. She's so sweet. She sent me this book. I had it on my wish list, so I appreciate it. I cannot wait to get into it. Don't know what it's about. I know it's a black romance, honey, and I know I'm gonna eat it up. Finally Famous by Lady Nisha. One of my good friends recommended this book. I was like, y'all, give me some books to buy. I need some books to buy, and she told me to read this one. So I heard it's really good. I don't know what it's about. Let me see. A rap star and a plus size beauty. It's already giving. The Stalker by Sarah Alderson. This one is about newlyweds who are spending their honeymoon in paradise on a remote island off the coast of Scotland. That already gives like something crazy is about to happen, because every time somebody goes to a remote location in a thriller, it gets absolutely crazy. Red Rising by Pierce Brown. I've been seeing this book absolutely everywhere. We're gonna do a group buddy read in my book club for this, so I'm super excited to read this one. Stillhouse Lake by Rachel Caine. They're like a series. I always get confused when thrillers are in a series, but I think they usually follow like the same type of detectives or police officer or agents while they're covering their different cases. I'm not exactly sure, but I heard this was pretty good. I also got Kilman Creek by Rachel Caine, so I'm excited for this one as well. Summit Lake by Charlie Dunlea or Dunlea. I'm not sure how you say that last name, but I heard this author has truly phenomenal thrillers, and I love a good psychological thriller. I've been anxiously waiting for one that just shocks me. I want my jaw to drop, okay? And I heard this one was really good. Also got The Girl Was Taken and Some Choose Darkness. Now, these two here are gonna be buddy reads with my friends. This one's with my best friend. This one's with probably my best friend and another friend. We're gonna read this one, so I'm excited for these. Y'all, I got the rest of the Windy City series. I'm so excited to now finally have the full series. I already have Mile High, and it was so good, y'all. So now, of course, I have The Right Move, which I think is book 2. I really do plan on reading this soon. I also have Caught Up and Play Along, and I cannot wait to finish the series and see which one of these books ends up being my absolute favorite. If you've read the Windy City series, which book did you like? Last but not least, Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson. This book has been all over social media. The way it's being hyped up, it better not disappoint me. All I know about this book is that it's a fantasy. I prefer to go into my books blind. Sometimes I'll read the synopsis like just a little bit to get an idea. I did not even do that with this. We are doing another buddy read in my book club for this one, and I'm super excited about this one. I think there are like 7 books in total, but this first little series has 3 books. So if I like, so if I like this one, I will get the other 2 and complete that series. So yeah, that's my little book haul, y'all. I am a person who loves to buy books. Like, I'm a reader, but I'm also a collector. I like to collect books. Currently, my collection is at 551 books, which means your girl needs to buy 49 more books because I need that number to say 600, because right now it's just a weird number and I need more. But anyway, that's my haul. I'm gonna get off of here. I'll be back with some updates once I read a little bit more of my book. But until then, I'll see y'all later. Y'all, it is currently 8:42 p.m. I just finished Be Mine Forever by Kennedy Ryan. Y'all, this was an emotional roller coaster that I don't know that I was quite ready for. I knew that I would have feelings about the book because this particular couple showed up in the first 2 books. After book 2, I didn't even want to read this book like I told y'all, but I read it. This book is highly emotional. Definitely check the triggers if you're even thinking about reading it, because I feel so stressed. I have a huge headache, like, you know, that's how I feel after reading it. I actually love the book because it had depth. It had everything that I'm looking for in a good book. I just think that it's a lot, and it's a lot to process because we know their history. However, how they got to the ending and their forever was beautiful. It was beautifully written. There was trauma that was worked through. It felt like a real relationship, and I'm trying to say this without giving a spoiler, but man, I'm struggling separating the Cam in this book from the Cam in the book before and the Cam in the book before that, and it is just really hard. But overall, I think it's a really solid book. If I didn't know them and I hadn't read anything else with this couple or these people in it, I would easily give this book like 4.5 stars. However, I'm gonna have to give this 3.5 stars just because, like, you know, yeah. 3.5 stars. And honestly, I recommend it. If you like a messy book, a drama-filled series that's gonna have you like gasping out loud, shocked, okay, crying, angry, you're gonna feel your feelings with this. I do highly recommend it because I think that overall it's a really phenomenal book. Kennedy Ryan knows how to write them. I always say that. I do recommend the book. I just think, like, for me, this was very upsetting to read. I love a book that make me emotional though, because if I don't feel nothing, was it even good? So all in all, it was a solid reading day. It literally took me all day to read that book. So, you know, I ain't reading nothing else on this list. I do think that I might finish a thriller I'm reading. Hold on. So I started The Cheating Husband by James Cain. Y'all, I love me some James Cain. Hit or miss, but for the most part, I've been enjoying James Cain's thrillers. I started this one like 2 days ago, and I'm a little slow because I think I'm only on like chapter 7 or 8. I'm not very far into the book, but I do think I want to change genres real quick and just read something a little bit less emotional, because this book had me going. But anyway, I'm gonna get off of here and go to bed because I do have a headache. I'll see y'all tomorrow when we continue to read through these series that I need to tie up. Okay, happy Monday, y'all. It's a brand new day, another day of me continuing the series that I've started. So listen, today's day, it is Monday, January the 20th, y'all, and you all know that Onyx Storm comes out tomorrow. My pre-order should be getting delivered at some point tomorrow. So your girl's gonna finish Iron Flame. I counted and I have 250 pages left, so not too much. That's light work. I can truly finish this in like maybe 3 hours, 3.5 hours. It just depends. I am listening to the graphic audio, which is so good. If you have not already read Fourth Wing, Iron Flame, and then Onyx Storm's coming out, listen to the graphic audio, y'all. It's so worth it. It is truly so good, y'all, like for real, for real. So that's what I'm gonna be reading today. I'll probably come back with an update later on. I'm gonna be reading this book on my live today on TikTok, so y'all won't see me reading it, but I'll come back and let y'all know my thoughts. I'm scared because every time I see somebody reading the end of Iron Flame, baby, they are in tears. I have not seen anybody on live reading this that wasn't like in shambles, and I don't want to be in shambles today, but I'll be prepared just in case, because apparently the end of this book absolutely destroys you, and I don't know if I'm ready to be destroyed today. Maybe, we'll see, but I'll come back and update y'all later on after I'm done with the book. Y'all, I finished Iron Flame. Listen, I finished it earlier today on my live like I told y'all I would. I'm so ready for Onyx Storm. I'm gonna just leave it there. I'm so ready for Onyx Storm. There was so much going on at the end of the book. So many things that came up. I won't say I was truly surprised, because I just be expecting people to be shady and I be expecting stuff to happen and be dramatic, but I absolutely loved Iron Flame. Actually, I'm giving this 4 stars because I gave Fourth Wing 5 stars, rightfully so. Iron Flame was really good, just not as good as Fourth Wing to me personally, but I did truly enjoy this entire book, and I'm so glad to be done with it. Iron Flame is set to be delivered tomorrow. I hope so. I hope so. If not, I'll just read it when I get it. I don't want to read it on like KU or anything. I want the physical in my hands, okay? But I'm super excited. So tonight, instead of reading Until I'm Yours, I'm actually going to start my book of the month, which I'm actually going to start. Instead of reading Until I'm Yours, I'm actually going to start our book of the month and just get it read. So I'm going to start Spark of the Everflame and see how far I get into that. This is me starting another series because I think there's going to be 4 books in this series. So this is me starting another series, but I have to when it's my book club's book of the month. Otherwise, your girl ain't reading no series right now until I finish. Well, I'm not starting any series right now until I finish the ones that I've already started and did not complete. So that is what I'm working on currently. So I'm going to get into that, but I think I'm going to just end this vlog here and pick up another one probably tomorrow with my updates on how it's going with me reading series. So far, I read book 3 in the Salacious Players Club. I read book 3 in the Bennett series. So next up will be book 4 in those. I don't know if those will be the ones I read next, because when I say I have so many series that I have not finished, I'll let y'all know in the next vlog. I don't even feel like counting it right now, I ain't gonna lie. But anyway, it's been fun. I hope you guys enjoyed the little vloggy vlog. I will see y'all soon. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, okay? And I'll see y'all later. Bye.